Madam Speaker, I rise to oppose the amendments en bloc. This Protecting the Swamp Act is full of bad policy and disregards regular order. H.R. 5314 is designed purely for Democrats to talk about their failed conspiracy theories about the former president. In fact, this bill looks more like a fundraising campaign than an effort to provide legislative solutions. My Democrat colleagues should be working with Republicans to address and solve the problems President Biden and his administration have created for the American people, not pushing through hyper-partisan legislation. So while this en bloc package of amendments has several legitimate good ideas, there are too many that make this bad bill worse. While common sense proposals such as strengthening minority rights for Oversight Committee members, Freedom of Information Act reform, and an Inspector General for the Office of Management and Budget are perfectly reasonable solutions for the House to consider, most of the amendments in this block make a very bad bill much worse. Overall, these amendments entrench and slow down the federal bureaucracy, intrude on the executive branch's powers, and strip a duly elected president of the ability to effectively manage the executive branch. I'm not sure if Democrats' distrust of the executive branch is because of their hatred for the former president or their lack of faith in the current president. Either way, Republicans should not support attempts to degrade the effectiveness of the office of president. The few good amendments in this block proposed by Republicans are simply drowned out by bad policy. If Democrats were serious about engaging with Republicans, they should have worked with us through the normal legislative process during which we could have effectively vetted these measures in committees of jurisdiction. Americans are struggling with the highest inflation in 30 years, worried about the safety of their communities, and eager to get their children back to school. The majority is flatly ignoring the American people to instead talk about former President Trump. These amendments offered by Democrats in this package only moves this bill further away from addressing the immediate concerns of Americans. I urge my colleagues to vote no, and I reserve the balance of my time.
Gentlemen.